Oh, it is on. Oh God, I can't see a thing. It's so bright up here. It's just ridiculously hot. And I know that as Brits moan about the weather all the time. It's either too cold and rainy or it's too hot. But this is blimmin' hot. And I've carted a load of stuff up here onto my roof garden to do a couple of videos while the sun's out. But I am almost roasting alive here, so I'm going to try and get through it quite quickly. It's basically just a roundup of little things that I like to use when the sun starts coming out and it gets a bit hot. It's not an SPF video. I should be doing separate, I don't know whether I'll do a separate SPF video, but if you check on my website there's always stuff about SPFs on there. But yeah, I probably will do a video. It's more about, I don't know, a general roundup of the things that I like to use when it's really hot. So I'm going to start with bright polish on my toenails, and at the moment I'm wearing Orly's fluorescent orange polish on my toenails. I don't tend to wear bright colours on my fingernails. Oh, who's ringing me now? Tend to leave fingernails nude because, I don't know, that's just what I prefer. I think it's a bit chicer, and I go for the brights or the darker colours on my toenails, and the more tanned I get the brighter I go, so that's why I'm with fluoro orange at the moment. I said that it's not an SPF video, but I am going to show you a couple of SPFs because when I'm in the city I hate applying SPF. I don't mind when I'm on holiday because you normally apply it when you're all naked and you're not really wearing anything over the top. Stop texting me! But in the city it's quite nice to have quite a watery formula that doesn't stain, that doesn't need a lot of rubbing in. And I've got two that I use a lot. This one is Garnier Ombre Solaire and it's Clear Protect, SPF 30. It's really water resistant, so if you're wearing it in the city it will pretty much last all day, but you can top it up on your arms and legs and whatever's on show as the day goes along. A lot more sophisticated, however, and this is expensive sun care, Institute Essodum, but it is the best sun care. It's not really an SPF. What it does is it helps your body to form its own sun protection. So you have to just kind of take a bit of a leap of faith with it really and believe in it, because it does work, it does protect you, but it doesn't use the same standard SPF rating as other products. So it's helping your skin to process the sunlight in a way that's healthy and beneficial for you. And it doesn't really use any of the traditional filters and screens. Really, really good. It's colourless. As you can see, it's just like water, and it just needs a quick rub to go in. Institute Essodum also do this. This is my star sun care product, possibly of all time, because people are always asking me, how do you go about reapplying your facial sun care if you've got makeup on? You're going to have to take all your makeup off, redo your SPF, and then redo your makeup frequently throughout the day. My answer to that is that usually I don't tend to wear a lot of makeup when it's very, very hot. Maybe just a tinted moisturiser or something like that, and things that are easy to kind of reapply. But this is the Incellium water, and again, it helps the skin to develop its own protection. But you can spray this as a makeup setting spray, or just as a water mist. I'm just going to spray it on my face to show you. So you can keep on reapplying that throughout the day and even just use it as like a hydrating water mist, which it is as well. But you're getting some form of protection. I don't know what SPF I would compare it to because it's not really an SPF, but if you're in moderate sunshine, just like in the city in London, you can keep on topping this up and it's really, really good. You can use it under your makeup as well and then just reapply over the top just as a bit of a booster. It's not going to be the equivalent of something like an SPF 15 or 30, but it's brilliant if you just want a little bit of extra protection, or if you want some kind of mist that's got extra benefits. I love this, just absolutely adore it. This is Huile Prodigieuse from Nuxe, and it's a multi-purpose dry oil. Now you've probably seen the standard one of this. It's really kind of cult oil, and it's great as a body oil or to put in the ends of your hair. You can use it on your face as well. This one has got golden, don't know whether you can see that there, and it is incredible. And I've used this for, I don't know, a year or so. This is a new bottle, and it gives a really gorgeous sparkle to the skin. Don't use it in the daytime without an SPF if it's really hot, because obviously oil will, encourage your skin to burn a bit. But if you're out in the evening, I don't know whether you can see that sparkle there, it's just got the most incredible shimmer to this. And there are dupes, and I've written about a couple of them, but actually none of them are really as good as this. This is just a classic, so it's well worth spending a bit of extra money on it. It's brilliant as a holiday oil. It smells amazing, just can't go wrong. Moroccan oil Glimmer Shine Spray, and I use this a lot. As you might be able to tell, I'm on my second bottle and it's about halfway down, and it's quite hard to use a lot of this because you only need a tiny bit at a time. If you've heard of Moroccan oil, the standard one, it comes in a bottle and you pour it into your hands and you massage it into the ends of kind of nearly dry, dampish hair. And it really helps to kind of keep the hair smooth and manageable and very glossy when it dries. But this can be sprayed onto dry hair. I still think it's slightly better when the hair's a little bit damp, but this can be sprayed onto dry hair. You don't need too much at all. You can even spray it into the palms of your hands and then run those through your hair so that you don't get too much product on there. During a day when it's very, very hot and I'm on holiday, I tend to use a conditioner and leave it in all day just to protect the hair. But in the city, that's not really possible because you need your hair to look normal, like a normal person. There are quite a lot of kind of hair SPF veils and things that you can buy. This one from Aveda is really good. Again, you don't need very much at a time, and I like to spray it all the way through just to make sure that my scalp's just a little bit protected. It's not exactly like an SPF protection for the scalp, but it does have some UV filters, so you're helping to protect your hair and your scalp a little bit, which is useful. You know, anything's better than nothing really when it comes to protection. Hair treatments, because hair does tend to get a little bit fried in the summer. This is quite a new discovery, but I have to talk about it because I couldn't believe the price. This is from Goldwell and it's called the Rich Repair 60-second treatment, and it really does work in 60 seconds. It's like an intensive mask, but it's really, really quick, so it's great if you don't have very much time. But I thought that this was going to be about £20. It felt very, very expensive, and I don't know, it seemed like it was going to be expensive. And when I looked it up, a certain stockist online, and I'll put the link in the information, do this for I think it's on sale at the moment for £6 something. So I just had to mention it in a video. It's not necessarily a summer essential, but I had to tell you about it quite soon because I'm going to put a review on the website soon, but it'd be nice to get it into a video really. Okay, we're nearly there. We're on to facial skincare. Now I know I haven't covered every single thing. This isn't a skincare routine video, it's not an SPF video, it's just a general little roundup of bits and bobs. But I would say that as it gets hotter, I do tend to change my moisturiser, and I'm doing a separate video which I'm filming after this one about gel and gel cream moisturisers, because especially if you've got quite oily skin, or even if you've got dryish skin but you find that you want something lighter for the summer, these gel cream formulations that are coming out are amazing. They're really, really packed full of moisturisers, but they don't add any excess oil, so you don't feel like your skin's greasy, and they've got a really nice cooling texture. So I've just grabbed a couple out of the packet of stuff that I'm going to be doing the next video on. This one is called Face Oasis, and it's the hydrating treatment, and this really is a very kind of lightweight gel. And it looks a bit like the water in a lagoon or something. It's really gorgeous. So very lightweight, very hydrating, very cooling on the skin, brilliant as an after sun. And the other one, which has only been recently kind of launched, is the Hydra Beauty Gel Cream from Chanel. And this one's very beautiful too. It's expensive, but if you're into your Chanel, then you will love this one. Actually, this is another kind of gel cream formulation, but I'm not showing it to you for that reason. This is Heal Gel, and I've talked about this before. It's a really great multi-purpose skin rescuing formula, and it's been designed by loads of plastic surgeons who wanted a formula that would really help to form a barrier over the skin and allow the skin to heal underneath. So it's great for loads of different skin conditions, and it's really good if you've overdone it in the sun a little bit as well. Nearly there. 2 face masks. I promised that I would do a video on moisturising and kind of restoring face masks, so ones that really get the moisture back into the skin and leave it kind of plumper and enlivened. Now I will come out with that video, that won't be long, but just for the moment, 2 really nice ones for summer. This one is the Instant Hydration Mask from L'Occitane, and it's a really nice light gel, very cooling, very hydrating, absolutely gorgeous. This one is the Triple Youth Mask from Gazzelli. Gazzelli are quite a niche brand. You can only get them, I think, at Harrods Urban Retreat, but really beautiful products. This one's the Ultra Nourishing Saviour Mask. It's more creamy than the other one that I've shown you, so you might not want to use it straight after sun exposure. But you know, say you've gone out for the night and then you come back, you do your cleanse. Really beautiful one before bed. And actually, I've left it on overnight too for a really intense treatment. It doesn't say that you can do that, but I always tend to think that with most moisturising masks you can leave those on overnight. There we go, just a few little pointers for you for summer, just a few things that I like. I've set myself up now for doing about 8 extra videos, haven't I? So I better get on with doing those. But for the moment, that's it, and I shall see you next time.